Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And we're underway. So everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring to them, Jim?
Look, he has a great reputation for bringing out the best in players with the...
Can he finish? That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Cahill does well there, alert. Granit Xhaka, well played, he saw that coming. Yeah. Kolarov. João Cancelo. Keita. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's had a good look and given a corner. Good clearance and very necessary. Boots it to safety. Keita. João Cancelo gets it into the middle. And he just whacks it away. Aimed long and direct. He's left his man. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And behind for a goal kick. Plays it out to the flank. Out for a throw. Good steal, he just read it. And it's Allen. And he's cut it out. Stankovic. Keita looking to get on the end of this. Lorenzo Insigne. 5 minutes till half time.
He's through. The shot's on! It's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Arsenal break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Perisic. Saul battles to win it back. We hit half-time. So there you have it. One sport, half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
The action has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Mandzukic. It's Morata. Morata looking to penetrate opposition lines. Can he put it away? That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well positioned to make that interception. Keita. Now it's Mandzukic. Cahill is the guilty party there. Vieira. Played out to the right. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And now the finish! And he's on his way! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Morata. Morata with a delicate ball. Mandzukic. Morata shoots! Tosses it in. Cahill gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And hitting hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Going for a roll! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Raul Jimenez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Perotti plays it long. Chance to shoot. Can he score? That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Raul Jimenez certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately, the loveliness ceased there.
It's Raul. Kolarov plays it forward. And Djukic. Ball through needs to be good here. It's a brilliant interception. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. And it's Allen. Jimenez threads one through. Allen going for goal! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Arsenal produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product. Arsenal have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Raul. It's Morata. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ericsson. Allen. Raul. Raul! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Jim, your thoughts? And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him. That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working. Arsenal decided now is the time to make their final. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They won. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Marihil.
Got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain...
Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! It's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
So everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring to them, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a manager, Peter, who could shake up this dressing room, it's him.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Keeper's got good distance on that. We sit high. He'll have a dig! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mandzukic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Kolarov is short. João Cancelo shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
João Cancelo certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
And it's Mandzukic. Nicely worked. A big chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Morata certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Hazard. Looking to break out here, going through. It's Hazard! And the ball's coming, surely this time. Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the counter is on. Chip through. Perisic. Played it out wide, but less said about that pass, the better. And it's Diego Costa. Shaqiri. Decent looking ball. Great. Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hazard with the short one. Beto has to go! The first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Already up and running for the second half. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nacho goes looking. Beto looking to shoot. He scored. They are right back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Perisic, lovely bit of skill. Going for goal! The shot's on! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So we have a breakthrough. And it's Mandzukic. Perisic. Gorgeous control there. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Asensio plays it out to the flank. It's Beto. A real chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Looking for space out wide. And he just whacks it away. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he heaves it forward. That's the throw. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Kolarov. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Is it in? Good strong hand by the keeper. A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Hazard boots it to safety. Ball is over the line. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Beto. Now it's Keita. He's left his man. Timely intervention.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's the delivery.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Keita. Forward it goes. It is just a question of running down the block now. There is the final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. We look back on the game then, Jim.
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Angel Di Maria. He has an awful lot going for him. A good dribbler, a very good crosser, a marvellous free kick taker, and a range of passing that most midfielders would be proud of. And he can play a prominent part.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to dink it in. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Has a swing at it. Goal! First blood drawn.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
So everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring? And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Dybala! Back into the middle. He's managed to get himself offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Keeper's got good distance on that. It's Dejan Stankovic. Looks to thread it through. He's got away. And shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's left his man. Now it's Dejan Stankovic. Cleared without complication. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's been levered clear. It's Dejan Stankovic. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's through. Zaha. It's Zaha! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Just so calm under pressure.
Zaha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Walk goes up and over. Morata. Douglas Costa does well there. Alert. Sane. Di Maria. There's a long ball. That's got paid to a promising move. Stankovic, the scorer already in the game. Oh, good interception. Keeper goes long. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well positioned to make that interception. It's Morata. And he heaves it forward. He can get that clear. Morata. Morata! And he's there to hoop it away. It's a loose ball. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Far off. And now the breakaway. He's made sure that that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Luke shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Once more.
And it's Zaha, looking for space out wide. And he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's away. Morata plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Is it in? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
João Cancelo gathers from the goal kick. And Djukic. Morata has a pop! Goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Rakitic. The final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating. What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I can't bypass Cristiano Ronaldo. He knows how to get the job done because he's got the lot. I know I need to be careful about bias, but I really hope we see all the skills from him and that he puts on a show for us.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's Dejan Stankovic. Everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring to them, Jim?
Look, he has a great reputation for bringing out the best in players, with the emphasis always on the team. As they say, it's going to be his way or the highway.
Aimed low and direct.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Meunier gets his foot in there. Could move up a gear here.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
Kolarov. Dejan Stankovic. Mandzukic. Neymar is desperately calling for it out wide. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He just whacks it away. That's been won straight back. Neymar, he's got away. A really good feat. This could fall anywhere. Has a hit. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mandzukic. Can he get through? Mandzukic! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Deadlock. That's the whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back underway here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so
It's Neymar! Quick shot, that wasn't easy.
well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rashford. He'll have a hit! Goal! They have come roaring back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the
Shot a goal! Needs to get it forward quickly. It's put paid to a promising move. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, great ball! He's had a go! It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Kolarov. And it's got through. He's gone for it! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Forward it goes. Rashford. Goes looking.
look, this can still
Shoots! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't.
Morata shoots! Stinks it away!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got...
He's had a shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front. Ronaldo with the smoothest one-on-one finish. Here's one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rashford, and he's searching through. Chance to push for goal. They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper. Deep. And that's that. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes. Astonishing turnaround. Reflections on what you've seen. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control, he can use his many skills and swift changes of direction in running from out to in, and he wreaks havoc.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He goes long. Going through. And the shot! There it is! First blood drawn.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Here it comes. Well positioned to make that interception. Trying to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's going long. And it's got through. Surely. Corner then. Towering header! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Griezmann. Coached through there. He's in, surely. He's left his man. That's been won straight back. Griezmann clips one through. Then Stankovic. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got away. Morata. Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. That had to be more accurate. He's in! Griezmann! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. And Djukic puts it into the middle. Kolarov. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Morata. Shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He slid it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Looking to break out here. It's Dejan Stankovic. Paulinho goes looking. Yeah. Built as the single goal between the sides. Vieira! No way through there. Kolarov tries to stroke it through. Could be thinking about a shot here. And Djukic plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Dybala. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Timely intervention.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And Djukic hoists it high. The referee's given a throw. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Cancelo. Morata looking to get on the end of this. João Cancelo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Going through. Great foot has a pop! What about it? We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Griezmann. Saul conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. He's left his man. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. No winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw.
This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. There's the whistle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rose. So everybody is talking about this major new managerial appointment. It's hard not to join in that conversation. What do you think he'll bring to them, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a manager, Peter, who...
It's Morata! It's him!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Fazio, and the flag has stayed down. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. It's a loose ball. Ginter tries to get it forward quickly. Bonaventura. Nelson Semedo. Played into space out wide. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. It's Fazio. Bonaventura. Rose. Nelson Semedo. Plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's Dejan Stankovic. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Neymar. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And that's going to be a goal kick. Morata. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Steered forward. There is the half-time whistle. And here we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Balotelli! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Pierre. Goretzka. And it's Neymar. Well weighted.
Surely a shot! Oh, it shoots!
Gets good distance on it.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Balotelli.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Spot on, Peter. Memphis Depay. Billia. Balotelli. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Whistle's gone. That's foul. Danny Rose went in strong and he took the ball. Looks to clip it forward, going through. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Owen chooses to go, and a shot! Pinged forward. Now a chance to break. Now it's Balotelli. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's found his man. It's got through. He's got away. Memphis Depay crosses in a low one.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And he has been fouled there. Ginter.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Billia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Understood.
sight of the finish line. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for
Guys,
the
if you like the
dubious
stream,
goals panel.
please like, subscribe to my channel.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this. He's left his man. He's gone for it. And that may well be that. That
That's
is
it for
that.
today.
This win by a very
Thanks
competent...
for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.